Hello, beautiful Aquarius, and welcome to your message. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a priestess. So nice to meet you guys. This is Pillar of Light channel, a portal, all the things like confirmations, activations, insights, all the things. Okay, so let's get into the message. I'm gonna first clear using this rattle right here, and then I'm gonna be tuning in with the energy as I clear. And you can even take a moment to just breathe. Allowing the rattle to shake out all energy from your field that doesn't belong. Okay. And so it is. I hope. All right. So, there's like a lot, it's giving like pride and prejudice. Like there's a lot of love energy moving through with your collective energy right now. I just heard the price is right. The price is right. Okay, well, that show, The Price is Right, is like, you know, a game show, but it's like it's a game show where you can win things. And so that's the message I'm getting from this Price is Right thing is you're on a timeline where you're winning things. Like it's like you're in a winning season. But I know that it's been difficult for many of you guys because that's just how it's been collectively as we've all been purging more of our false identities and egos. You know, we keep getting stripped down by the universe, you know, to become more of our true purest selves without all those layers of the deception and illusion ego. So I feel like that's a lot of the work you've been doing. Let's go ahead and get a message now about the current moment and what's coming in. There's also something about eagles, the eagle spirit. Very strong Native American energy here too with this collective. Like you've had past lives, and also, you know, other places throughout the world that has Native, you know, energies like tribes, but definitely Native American. The Barnbreck, sweetness and synergy. I love this for you guys. It's very Halloween and fall. It's very cozy. It's very all the things that, like, you know, we are in the season. Us in the Northern Hemisphere are in the season of sweetness and synergy is like filling your life. Like, look at this baked bread here, okay? Like, let's say it's pumpkin bread. If you've ever made or baked homemade banana bread or any kind of like loaf like that, right? It permeates. It fills the home with smells of baking bread and cinnamon and like nutmeg and, you know, like all these things. So that's what I am receiving is, so you could actually be baking, or maybe you just baked like a banana loaf bread or pumpkin bread or, you know, I don't know, whatever it is, a pie, that could be relevant. Or maybe you do that professionally or you have a bakery. But anywho, it's about the energy being symbolic of the fact that the smell of the baking fills the home the same way that this sweetness and synergy fills your life now. Aha. Okay, bottom of the deck is R.I.P. Rest in peace to the old you. Say goodbye to the old you. Like, you've been through hell and back. You closed out some major karmic cycles, obviously. Because that's what we've all been doing. And I can see it with you guys. I keep getting something about the rebel, like a very rebellious energy. So this could be a moment where you're exercising that rebellion in love, though. It's like, I'm very passionate about this or this subject, or I really want to teach this. And it's maybe something that's considered taboo or woo-woo to the false matrix society. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's, you know, they're nuts. And it's like, no, this is like your moment to be the rebel. So I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. It's like that truth is meant to be spoken, but through the lens of love always. Like, but you have unnecessary fears that you need to put to rest. That's what I'm getting here. The graveyard is where you lay people to rest. So it speaks of dead and gone. It is, you know, it ain't coming back. So for me, it's like unnecessary fear. There's also a lot of fear trigger wounds from these old cycles and patterns and programs that you've been running off of your whole life. So like they're telling you, like, let it go. Like, let go, let God. Like, let the fears go. Let the worry go. Let's say, you know, you have bills to pay and you have no money to pay your bills. Like, where does it come from? Is it magically going to appear? Well, the universe can absolutely do that, yeah. When we're in alignment with it, with our thought, with our feelings, like, we basically, like, it's the law of assumption. Like, it's already done, it's happened. So universe, bring it. So anyways, and look at that joy. A lot of golden energy here in your reading so far. Rejoicing in the present. And I think that's a really big deal, because it's like, if you've been like having fear or anxieties, or you just like start thinking about things, or like, you know, I don't know. A lot of people are going through changes in their lives. So a lot of people's fear is around those changes. And that's everyone, like collectively, like there's so many people. So that's what I'm kind of getting. But Spirit's like, just let it go, because, you know, there's really great stuff here. Rejoicing in the present. But you have to, this has to do with the manifesting. Like when you're manifesting, you have to feel it. You have to embody it. Right? Rejoicing in the present. So being more present. Connecting with nature. Being outside. Getting sun. I'm also receiving that for a lot of you guys, you have been grieving and feeling old grief wounds from a loved one that you lost. A grandparent, a sibling, a parent, a best friend, you know, someone that, you know, I don't know. It could be anyone, honestly, but it would be someone that like their passing really affected you. It would be something like that. So you might be very emotional, like over the past, you know, however long, and or right now just crying, like just, and it's like, just let it flow, because that's amazing, because you're clearing it out of your body, or you're literally alchemizing it out of your carbon-based DNA. So brava. But yeah, you got to feel it to heal it. The Hierophant. I just heard spiritual leadership. So it's like you're a spiritual leader. So this feels like a call to action, but this also to me speaks of like elevation in soul growth and soul evolution, where you've elevated on a spiritual level in a big way. I also see like very high level spiritual teachers and guides coming through to you now, because it's like you're ready to work with them. Like you had to go through certain lessons, etc. Now you're ready. But I'm also talking to new earth leaders for sure. The Hierophant also speaks of the church and belief systems and the patriarchy and stuff like that as well. So, you know, this could also be old wounds around those things from past lives and from this lifetime. The Magician. 2 back to back. You have number 5 and then 1. The Magician. Extremely powerful extreme spiritual power. You have your connection to your higher self and to the spirit realm is very intense. It's very strong. Your manifesting abilities right now are very strong. Very strong. Like you could be seeing instant manifestations happen. So be very cautious of what you, I think that's why they brought out that you gotta let that unnecessary fear go to rest. You gotta like, let it be, you know, dead and gone, you know, and then it'll clear space for more. But yeah, you're manifesting some big stuff and you're tuning in on a high spiritual level for sure. The Devil and the King of Swords just came out together. So there's something here that you've been battling. There's something here that has been holding you back. It's been keeping you stuck. Feels like you just like, I'm getting like a lot of hatred and resentment towards the devil energy. Like whatever is keeping you stuck, a karmic marriage, a karmic partnership, a job that just you despise, but you feel like you have no other choice, like an addiction, you know, it could be so many different things, right? This is the moment. This is the moment, Libra season. It's karma. Libra rules justice. So you're being pushed. So I feel like a lot of you guys, I feel like this could be recent past as well, right? Where this is a devil that you actually did conquer. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. It's like coming full circle now. Because you did that, you made some kind of a choice in the past, recent past, however long. And it was a big deal. It was a hard thing for you to do. It was really difficult for you to do. Whatever this thing was, it was so hard for you to do. It took an immense amount of warrior inner spirit and strength. And that's the King of Swords. He's the only king, like his queen, that have a weapon. Like you don't want to walk up to him and mess with him. He's a highly trained warrior. I mean, he's a king. So that means you've gone through initiations that have created you into this highly trained warrior. Like you know how to spiritually defend yourself now. You know how to just defend yourself, but not even defend yourself, because honestly, like I think you learned that like we're not here to do that. We're not here to defend ourselves. We don't need to defend ourselves. I think this is more as a picture of strength and warrior and like get the F back up, because you put up some very strong boundaries, especially with whoever or whatever this devil was. And that's why you're now like, you know, showing up with this magician energy, like very powerful. Feels like things are like really like starting to pick up for you and aligning or get good. You have a lot of things that you need to manifest. And I'm seeing that a lot of things that you have been manifesting, you're going to see. You're going to see. I think you're already seeing it in different ways already, but it'll get bigger. Yep, Temperance. Look at all these major arcanas. Healing. You have the angel and the devil here. Angel. Devil. So you made a big choice. You conquered something where it was a push-pull all the time. It was a push-pull all the time. Like if it was a marriage or a relationship, but it was the devil, it was karmic. It was only meant to be a season and a reason in your life. You learn some stuff, you know, you get some stuff shown to you through the behaviors, through the patterns, through the projecting, through everything. You end it and then you move on. But most people, they will just keep holding on because that's what, you know, the false matrix has made people think they need to do. You made a choice between the angel or the devil, the light or the dark, the toxic or the mystery of freedom. And you chose, I choose mystery of freedom. And then all this massive healing started for you. So congratulations. Let's get one more. So I was asking for the outcome. And the Empress shows up. Libra, Taurus energy. But Venus is gestationing direct in Libra, and she's super happy there. So what that means is over the next several weeks, or however long she's there, I don't know exactly how long, probably a while, probably more than that. But as long as Venus is stationed direct in Libra, she is flooding Earth with love, passion, sensuality, calm, ease. Did I say passion? I think I did. All the good jujus of the Venusian energy, of the Venus energy. So, and while she's in the Libra sign, it's like, you know, she's like all this like energy is permeating out and then going to Earth. So a lot of people are going to be like destined soulmates meeting, people falling in love, people getting pregnant, motherhood. Fertility is Venus energy too. If you just think of the Empress, that's Venus. So it's like, this is Venus direct, Pluto going direct, and then Venus, in the sign of Libra. That is a secret sauce for extreme fast changes and transformation in the most beautiful, positive, magical, loving, romantic, you know, creative type of ways. You could be a mother. You could have a mother figure in spirit is also like for some of you guys coming through. Okay, so I think I'm going to end this. If you guys want to connect with me one-on-one, you can find all of my services in the description box below. You can still sign up for our mystery school, which is 111 for 4 weeks. We've only had our first gathering. So if you wanted to join us, we meet every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time over Zoom. It is recorded. And these are just a super powerful, like bringing like divine souls together, unifying, like basically like it's a mystery school. So we're doing all the same things that we did in mystery schools back in ancient temples of Atlantis and Egypt, Lemuria, and even further back than that, you know. So we would love to have you. So if you're interested in signing up and you want to be a part of it, you can just email me. And my email, everything is in the description box. Okay. So I want to end let's end with romance angels. Give me some love messages, please, real fast for Aquarius. So thank you, my loves, for being here. Comment down below like how this resonates for you. I'm getting something about, I'm seeing NYC, so New York City. Okay, I'm getting something about like a firefighter. Someone could be a firefighter. I'm also seeing a house on fire. So there's someone here, or maybe more than one person, who will see this through all space and time, where you lived in a home at one point where your house burned down. That could be a block of grief that you never processed, because that's really traumatic, like to go through something like that. That's very traumatic. I'm also seeing something about New Jersey. I just heard they'll come back. You'll see. So that was like a message from the spirit realm that came through. For whoever that's for, they'll come back. You'll see. All right. A few cards fell on the ground, but I wasn't done shuffling. I shuffle until it feels good. So it feels good now. All right, Spirit, here we go. There it is, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Yeah, it's true. See, I'm telling you, this magic moment. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. And it's like this is you right here, and this is right here. You just can't physically see it, how close it is to you. But it's about to appear in the physical realm. Okay? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Finances and career. Financial issues have been a factor in your love life. Yeah. You've probably been tested by the universe. You know, lessons of codependency, all these things, right? But lack, scarcity, where you had to learn to be self-sufficient, independent, on your own, become your own powerhouse, become your empress and emperor on your own. And the seeds you've been planting connected with money and career, it is now harvest time. Straight harvest time. Okay? All right? And for those of you guys still battling that devil, just know that the angels are with you and you have everything it takes to conquer it. We love you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, my sweet Aquariuses. A happy fall, happy Halloween and Samhain, all the things. I'll see you guys soon with another reading.